100 community-based organisations across the country, including one in Ohio, have been left scrambling with the Trump administration's latest announcement that they will not be renewing their HIV prevention funding. According to published reports, the White House will be pulling $46 million from these organisations in critical HIV care, which includes HIV testing, referrals to care, and access to pre-exposure prophylaxis, PrEP, a medication that is 99% effective at reducing the risk of getting HIV. The Trump administration is once again playing with fire as it tampers with essential healthcare funding that allows experienced and effective community-based organisations to meet the needs of their communities, says Jeremiah Johnson, Executive Director of PrEP for All and co-founder of the Save HIV Funding campaign.
Coming out does not finish the job. That is the argument from Chris Tompkins, a therapist in West Hollywood who works with gay men and who says his clients keep arriving with a version of the same line. Tompkins opens with a friend who got a haircut during an airport layover. The barber asked whether he had a wife. He is married to a man and he let it pass. He didn't feel unsafe, it was simply easier not to interrupt the barber's assumption, and Tompkins says he left disappointed in himself, wondering why hiding could still be the path of least resistance after all this time. Most gay men have their own version, the pronoun quietly swapped at a work lunch, the spare room that materialises when the plumber comes round. The reflex is old, and it does not switch off because the law changed. Tompkins argues that naming internalised homophobia carries its own penalty inside the community, because saying it can feel like conceding a point to people who spent decades calling you broken. Shame may not be our fault, but healing it is our responsibility. Nobody chose the messages they absorbed in childhood. Whether those messages get handed on is a separate question. And his blunt version is, if we don't tend to our wounds, we pass them on.
President Donald Trump spent the weekend trying to extend a joke that had already bombed in the ballroom. On Sunday morning, Trump posted an AI-altered image showing CNN journalist Caitlin Collins' face superimposed on transgender actress Dylan Mulvaney's body. The source image came from a 2023 Instagram post in which Mulvaney appeared with Bud Light cans, the promotion that transformed her almost overnight into an all-encompassing target for the American right. "My name is Dylan Mulvaney, and the President of the United States said my name in his speech 4 times on Friday night," Mulvaney said in a lengthy video posted to social media. She began by congratulating Collins on the award she received at the dinner. "I'm incredibly honored to be compared to her in any way, and I hope that she keeps doing all the great work," Mulvaney said. CNN, in a statement to The Advocate, also defended Collins.
Right-wing media is outraged that an LGBTQ+ exhibition in England posits that one of the beloved Care Bear characters could be considered transgender. What sent them over the edge is when University of Nottingham master's student Bryony Reeves spoke about various influences to the LGBTQ+ community throughout the years. Reeves traces the history of Funshine Bear, explaining that the beloved yellow character is considered to be transgender or gender fluid, since his pronouns changed from she, her in the original 80s series to he, him in later films. Having a character like Funshine who transitions, Reeves continues, with a positive characterization sends a strong message to those going through a similar change. You are loved and cared for. This analysis is not sitting well with the anti-LGBTQ+ right. Taxpayers should not be funding such blatant attempts to sexualise children's toys and promote false gender ideology, wrote the UK's Family Education Trust, which advocates for the traditional family. Funshine Bear joins characters like SpongeBob SquarePants and the Teletubbies Tinky Winky as a canonically queer icon. So maybe a little funshine can add a little sunshine to a young person's life in transition.